Hello and welcome. Companion for Automation Technology Professionals. In this slides, we will be going through some of the expectation of the newcomer, fresher, experience, or the person who wish to change the career, change the profession, different from firmware to software or software to tester, something like that. For those, actually, I have prepared the training program. You might get the benefit from there. So I will go through the details what we will be covered in this training program. We will be covering some of the brands like Siemens, Rockwell, Allen Bradley, ABB, Schneider and Beckhoff, Omron, and some of the few also. But details we will go or might be adding new brand as we go through the training. We will look for your feedback. So this course is very detail oriented, step by step, and application oriented. It's not theoretical. We will be having example of application logic or SCADA, HMI or PLC things, where they are used, why they are used, like that. So we will have action, knowledge and assessment, these 3 points in every training. Why we do something and what is the reason behind choosing Siemens, why to choose Rockwell when Siemens is kind of comparative study, why to use PLC from Schneider, when to use HMI from Siemens, and when to use the drive, motor drive from ABB, and so on. The reasoning behind our choice will be one of the priority, because this reasoning, I know you will be benefiting more than just learning the theory. I have been in this industrial automation field since 2005, and I'm still actively working in this field. So you will gain a lot of experience from my own personal work profession. And also maybe I will create some of the video to those for the fresher who wish to learn automation, PLC, HMI, SCADA technologies, for those to choose wisely this field, who should be in this field and who should not be. I will create one video for that as well. Okay, this training course is for all of you, fresher, experienced professional who are changing the job. Everyone who has interest in PLC, HMI, SCADA and drives, motion controllers, sensor, actuators, everyone will get benefit from here, because this is not small course, it's a company, and that's why I had named it. Everyone who are in the industrial automation field will get benefit from this course. I have actually designed such a way that some portion of this course will be benefited to everyone of so in automation technology professionals does not mean then that you should know everything. Maybe someone is doing only PLC programming, someone designing only HMI, someone doing only the CAD drawing, AutoCAD drawing, or similar. So you don't have to do everything. Do what you love to do. But because I have so many years of experience, I have understood and did a lot of work in various those fields. So this is like a collection of my 14 plus years of experience in different field. So I have done AutoCAD drawing, I have created HMI, SCADA software, I have programmed PLC, I have commissioned the drives, motion controller. I actually traveled in a lot of countries to commission the plant, like Iran, Middle East, Abu Dhabi, Egypt, Morocco, then Malaysia, Qatar, Bahrain, and Malaysia, Singapore as well, and in India, of course. I have traveled a lot of states to do the job. So I will uncover some of the job profile in this field. Those who are interested to apply and apply in this field. Uh, some of them are developer, tester. Some of them are project engineer who do the project, and some of them are actually marketing engineer. So I would just go through to slide to give you details, who are they and where you can apply the job. So the last 2 points you can see I have mentioned: developer, tester of the actual proprietary software. Like Siemens has a WinCC. Okay, WinCC is used to create SCADA software, SCADA screens. So the developer and tester who are actually in the office of Siemens, Germany, or anywhere else, maybe they are creating that WinCC software. So they are the product developer. And then firmware, modules, communication protocols, electronic devices like I modules, okay, PLC, communication modules, drives, controls. These are actually the hard-working people. They are working day and night behind the door to create product like PLC, HMI, SCADA that you see in the market. And then there are another kind of job profile. There is application development engineers, project engineers, designing, CAD drawing, CAD drafting, commissioning engineer, site engineer, PLC, SCADA, DCS engineers, marketing professionals. So this is another kind of job profile where you can apply. I have prepared these 5 categories of job. If you are interested, you can apply in one of these 5 categories. Software, as I mentioned, software firmware engineer, they do the product development. And then project development, there is commissioning engineer, and then PLC, HMI programmer, and so on. And then maintenance engineer, factory supervisor, they are after the factory is commissioned, and then the product is being delivered at site, and the factory is commissioned. In factory something has to be created, right? In the biscuit factory, biscuit is started to produce. So during that production time, you need maintenance engineer, supervisor, site engineer. They have to look after the control panel, and then PLC panel, backup of the software, data analysis, trend, to understand the trend of the production. Those also need to know about some of the basics of PLC. And yearly maintenance, during that yearly maintenance also they have to there to plug and unplug new old module to replace the new replace with the new module, or to expand their capacity. So these bottom three are the general job categories. And then there is one product experts and marketing sales engineers, professionals, those who actually do the marketing of the product, automation product like PLC or like so you have engineers or professional who do the selling of the product. They have to visit and travel different companies and convince them to buy their product. Like Siemens marketing professional, they have to travel various companies, the project companies, to travel, like one power plant is there, and the power plant is expanding. So in that power plant, different vendor company like Siemens, Rockwell, ABB, their marketing engineer has to visit the power plant and convince the power plant management to buy their product. So this is that category of profile, and this is quite lucrative job, because it is also a risky and stressful job. You have to travel city to city. A commissioning job, also traveling job, as I mentioned. This is also traveling job. Inspection and testing. So you have to visit actual plant where the PLC is being used and commission the system. And then fifth category is the top management, or it's kind of product designer or plant designer, you can say. So those higher management professional also need to know about the product and its uses. So I think you now understand these 5 categories of products. I have similarly created a chart comparative to this. This is about the industry. So where the PLC or such devices are used, or its ecosystem, I would say. So its ecosystem is like these products are electronic component. So it has the main products that semiconductor industry actually builds, manufacture, and then there are channels and portals and marketing portals. They sell that product into various research organization, engineering and development company like Siemens, ABB or Rockwell. They actually search through the portal and buy different semiconductor devices. Once that is done, they develop new product, and then that product, after development, they go to the project companies. The project company deliver project and commission the plant or process or factory or machines. That is another category. So you have 5 this category of companies where you can work. So all these 5 different portfolios, I would say, job profiles, you can look for these various companies after learning about this concept of PLC, SCADA and HMI and whatnot, and PLC automation technology, I would say. So that's all. I hope you understood something.